funky.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with my friend again. We're gonna be doing a fried chicken, Korean chicken mukbang. And basically we're just really hungry, so we're gonna eat now and update you guys. Yeah, we're hangry. We're gonna update you guys on what happened on our dates. If you guys haven't watched that video, then go check it out. And yeah, so we got Chungman chicken, which is like a Korean fried chicken place near us. And this is their regular fried chicken, and then there's some spicy fried chicken, and then we also got snow onion. It's so good. If you like onions, it's so good. And then we also have mu and some bubbly. It's not gonna look that pretty, but just yeah. And we have bubbly, so I'm gonna open this.
The mango one is good. Do you want to try it? Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Oh, it tastes sweet-ish, but it's
like
not.
Almost mango juice, but fizzy. Start eating?
Yeah, I'm literally so hungry.
Oh, what is this?
Guys, this sauce is so good. Like, I don't even know what it is, but it's like this creamy white sauce.
Mm.
Oh, God. Mmm. Whenever you first start eating, everyone's just quiet.
I think I need to tie my hair for this.
Onions are so good.
If you ever go to a pho, make sure you always get the onion and vinegar on the side with sriracha on top. So good.
Literally,
Delicious.
before COVID, me and her would get pho like every Sunday.
Other week, and then in between we would get hot pot.
Yeah, it's so sad. We can't do that now.
Mm-mm.
Our favorite pho place, they don't do dine-in, and you can't even dine in here anyways. We're literally on a diet, but like today was technically our cheat day.
I worked out this morning, so
I was supposed to. If you guys aren't oh shoot, on the sparkling water game or whatever, if you don't like sparkling water, you just need to get hip. I think Sprite is gross.
I used to love Sprite.
Like, I don't like the flavor. I'm gonna try this one. What is this one? The spicy garlic.
I'm gonna try it too. Why do I get always the weird ones? It's like the mini wing.
Flats. Flats are better than drums. Just too similar to
I'm sorry, I'm just like mentioning.
I know.
I don't know how to eat chicken in a pretty way.
Do not eat this on your first date. I eat very messily, so like if I ate this on like a first date, that would be embarrassing. She loves the chicken.
I love this chicken, it's so good.
We're like fighting against time because the sun is going down. So in this video, I was gonna give an update, or we were gonna give an update on, if you haven't watched already, our Get Ready With Me, because we went on dates. So we're just gonna give an update on how our Hinge dates went. We're just gonna talk a little bit about the guys. Like, okay, how long have you been talking to the guy?
I talked to him maybe a week and a half before our first date.
That's like me too. Mine's like a week.
How fast did they ask you? Did you ask for their number or did he ask you?
I never asked.
Me pretty fast.
Yeah. I only give it like to specific guys.
It's
Or,
just
like,
a gut feeling.
yeah. So basically, we talked to them for like a week or so. And they asked me, well, actually, he asked me pretty fast. Like, he asked me like 2 days after.
For what?
A date. To see me.
Mine was like a week, I would say.
Really?
But
like,
we actually didn't text that much.
Oh.
Before the date.
We texted like every day. Or we would text like the whole day.
I'm also not a
Oh my
fast
God.
texter.
Oh yeah.
I'm a pretty slow texter, but when it comes to like my girls, I'll text pretty fast, like my friends. But to like guys from Hinge, like I'll text back pretty slow.
So basically, what? Oh yeah, what should we talk about? Okay, so where did you go on your date?
We went to dinner. I really wanted to do coffee or bubble tea to make it fast. Like if it's bad, which I regret
That's
again. But he really pushed for dinner. Like really pushed for it. He said he was hungry, so I was like, okay, I guess we're doing dinner.
But like you get free food.
But I didn't want to eat with him.
For my date, we went to like this Mexican like bar restaurant thing. And like we're like in the area that we went to, dine-in was open. So we were able to eat inside. For my first impression, like I guess his pictures were better than like in person. When I saw him, I was like, oh, not like oh, but I was just like kind of like, oh, that kind of doesn't look like him, but it kind of does, like in a little way. I wonder if like we look like our pictures.
I've been told we looked better in person than pictures. So my first impression of him, he was tall. A lot taller than I thought in his pictures. And I thought he was pretty like good looking. So I was like, okay, like this might be a good date.
Oh.
This might be a good date, better than his pictures. He started talking.
What about him talking was like weird?
You can be good looking, the hottest guy in the world, but if you have a 1 out of 10 personality.
What was like 1 out of 10?
He was just very cocky. Like, he knew he had the looks.
He was cocky?
I'm trying to think like a really
I was like, which one are you talking about?
Like, he knew he was good looking, so then I would ask him like, oh, like, you know those questions where you're like, what do you do on your free time, right? He told me he didn't have friends.
Oh.
Huge red flag. 2, he told me he goes on dates for fun. And I was like, oh.
Why would you say that on your date? Like,
so I was like, how often do you go on a date? He goes, once or twice a week. I'm like, with a new girl? He goes, yeah. I was like, okay.
bad.
And then he talked about his dog. I mean, that was like, you know, it's dog. I was talking, then I like kind of tried to gear the conversation into like, oh, like what are the girls like on Hinge, or like, because like on my end, the guys aren't all that great, you know? But you know, like, because of, you know, how I look, like, it's pretty easy. And I was like,
what?
okay. I mean, he has confidence.
Huh?
A little too much though for a first date, but yeah.
Wow.
I thought it was gonna be good until he started talking.
In that situation, if a guy was like that to me, I think I wouldn't be nice either. Cause usually I am nice. Like if they seem nice, then I'll be nice. But like if they're cocky, like that's not attractive.
And it was dinner, so we had to wait till he finished his food, wait for the food to come out, wait for the server to come back, pay the check. This is why I only do coffee and bubble tea dates for dinner.
Did he pay for it?
Yeah, but I didn't get anything. All I had was a drink.
Oh. That's rude. Why would he get food and then like at least I would have ordered for you or something.
He wanted me to eat. But I really didn't want to.
He should have gotten the hint not to get food.
Yeah. That was already like a yellow, orange flag, I would say, because I really wanted to just do coffee or bubble tea. Definitely no second date. I did not respond to his text because I did not have a good time. He told me he had a good time.
Why are guys like that?
I don't know.
What's it called? for my date, I saw him in person. He was alright. Like, he was definitely like, his pictures might have been old because he looked like a little bit chubbier than he was in the picture. I mean, in person than in pictures. Which is not bad, but he just didn't look the same. Like, he looked different. Like, I couldn't tell. Yeah, so we got to the restaurant, and at first we were gonna go to this other restaurant, and then last minute he decided we should go to the restaurant like that he likes going to. So I was like, okay, whatever, like, I don't really care. Basically, we sat down and like we got shots, like tequila shots, cause
On the first day?
yeah, because
A little bold.
we had talked about like what shots we like, and I was like, I like tequila, and then he got me tequila shots. And also, I wasn't trying to eat either, but like I got food anyways, but it was like small, like finger foods. It's like, okay, like I was just talking and stuff like that. We were both talking, but then it was like weird because like he like grabbed my hand. Grabbed my hand, and that's when he was like, you're so beautiful. And I'm like, oh. I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh, thanks. What did you do?
You're like, oh, you're so sweet. I like direct compliments, but on a first date, I don't want to hear it because, like,
Yeah,
it's so awkward.
thinking about it now, I'm just like, maybe he was just saying it on purpose.
To get in your pants?
Yeah. For me, it was like, alright, but also he was a little bit older, so I don't think I would like go on a second date with him. He seemed pretty serious.
How old is your guy?
He was 29.
My guy was 29.
Yeah, he's old. Or they're old.
But mine didn't seem serious. I mean,
I always ask. Usually I'm the one to ask, or the guy asks, like, why are you on Hinge? So I asked why he was on Hinge, and we both said, like, why we were on Hinge.
there wasn't a lot of good that came out of those conversations.
Do you think the guy should pay for your meal, like, on the first date?
It depends. I think coffee, bubble tea dates, we could pay separately. But if they're asking you to dinner, I think they should pay. But if you suggest like coffee or bubble tea or like a drink, I think separate pay.
On my date, I actually offered to pay. Like, I had my wallet out, and then he just, like, paid. I wasn't, like, expecting him to pay, but, like, it was nice that he did, you know what I mean? How many did I eat?
I don't even know how much I ate.
Oh, I'm so full. I think I ate, like, 4 or 5.
Oh, like, how did your conversation go? Like, who was asking more questions? Like, out of 10, how would you rate him as, like, a person who is good at conversing with you? Or
So, like, for me, it depends. It depends on the day. If I'm, like, in a good mood, like, I'll be really talkative. But that day I was pretty talkative.
Talkative. Jess, and I'm talkative.
My first impression of him, I was, like, kind of turned off by it. But I didn't want to be mean. So, like, I stayed on the date. It was fine because he was talking to me a lot. So, he was the one who was asking me questions, and then I would ask back. But, like, it wasn't, like, awkward conversations. Like, there was never, like, an awkward moment.
Conversing wise, I think I asked a good amount of questions. But I just really didn't want to talk to him. So, like, I didn't really give that good responses. I was really just waiting for the server to, like, give us a check. There was also a crying baby behind us the whole time, by the way. That's already a bad start to the date.
It was a good experience for, like, dating.
What was the worst part of your date?
Oh. Like, I guess it wasn't that bad. It was just, like, the hand-holding thing, which was, like, weird. Like, I didn't know how to react because I'm, like... It was, like, my hands were on the table, and then, like, he reached over and, like, held my hands in the middle, and I'm, like... like, this is our first time meeting.
Mine was something similar, but mine was intense.
What?
It was, like... We were, you know when you say bye at the end, like a hug? He was going in for a kiss, and I just did the side hug thing. I kind of like swerved. You know that TikTok, like swerved?
That's so awkward.
It was so
I
like
just
asking
didn't get
is
the
more
hint.
awkward. I think
Yeah.
there just needs to be more like signs from the girl that she wants a kiss. But if not, then don't do it.
But I
Just
feel
to
like
be
guys
safe.
think even though we're not giving a sign, they think we're giving a sign.
But I did not give him any physical contact. Like, I didn't, like, touch him. We literally sat across the table from each other, like, nothing.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering what made him think that I wanted him to hold my hands.
What made this guy think I wanted to kiss him? Dating app.
How
are we on a dating app?
Can you guys, like, help us find, like, our future husband, you know, so we don't need to look anymore? Dating is just really hard.
It's so hard. Because then there's, like, that gray area. Do you guys get stuck in that gray area? I always get stuck there. And then sometimes that's just where it ends. Like, that talking stage, you just never get out of that.
Yeah, why is dating so hard? Literally, like, why
And
can't we just find a guy
and
like,
there are
they'll
no
be
guys
good
here.
for us? I don't want to be old.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to say we're 25. My next guy just need the bare minimum. He set the bar real low for me for my next dates.
Would you? So since you didn't have a good date, usually the guy texts after and they think it went well. They think it went well.
Every time. I don't know how. I have no idea how.
So would you, like, what's it called? Like, just ghost him and not respond? Or do you tell them?
At dates where, like, the guy is just a really nice guy, but I just know that I don't vibe with him. And I'll tell them. I was like, you're a really good guy, but I would be like, no, I don't really see this working out. Or, like, you know? I'll be honest. I'll tell them if they text me. The bad ones I don't respond to. But the good ones I will. Because I'm like, you're a really nice guy, but I just don't vibe with you.
We ate so much. Are you talking to any other guys?
Are you going to say it? I'm talking to other guys.
Other guys?
Well,
Talking to one other guy. Well, like, okay. I'm talking to, like, other guys, but it's not like I'm actually talking to them. It's just, like, I'll just respond once in a while.
I am talking to this one other guy where we're actually texting. But I am also talking to another guy on Hinge, but I don't know. We'll see where that goes.
We'll just see how that goes. And then maybe if we have another date, we'll get ready again and show you guys our outfits. I was planning on doing, like, a first date outfit video. So just stay tuned for that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.